everyone, and welcome to NetLab Security Plus V4 Lab Series. I'll be doing the walkthrough for Lab 13, IoT Management. Over to my left side of the screen, I have open the NetLab, and then over to the right, you can see I have the lab contents open available so that you can walk through the different steps along with me. Now, as you can see here, on the topology, we'll be working with the Ubuntu server. And as we scroll through down the content, we should find the objectives of the lab, which is to be able to host your own IoT central server and send and monitor the IoT traffic. Now, down on page 5, I believe, you'll have the machine name for the Ubuntu server, as well as the IP address, the account, and the password. So for our first lesson, we're going to start the service and create accounts. We're going to start the Things board service. So first we have to start up the Ubuntu server. So we're going to select the Ubuntu server on the top menu tab. And then as that starts to load, we should be able to see the sysadmin account. Click on that, and that would open up the password field where you'll type in the password, which should be capital NDG, lowercase LABPASS 123 exclamation mark, and just hit the enter key on your keyboard. It should launch the virtual machine. On the left hand side, you're going to see a menu, and on that menu there's an icon for the terminal, which looks like a little black box. We're going to click that, because this is where we're going to enter in the command to start the Things board server. So to run it, we're going to type in the code that you see available in step 4. Make sure you write it out as exactly as you see it. Terminal is case sensitive, so be sure to double check your work. I'm going to go ahead and type this through as we go along. So sudo docker run space dash IT space dash IT space dash P 909 colon 9090 space dash P 1883 colon 1883 space dash P 7070 colon 7070 again dash P space 5683 dash 5688 colon 5683 dash 5688 / UDP space dash V squiggly / dot mytb dash data. That was not supposed to be a question mark, that was supposed to be a / already seeing mistakes. Colon / dash data space dash V, again another squiggly / dot mytb dash logs logs colon / the directory for var log things board space dash dash name space mytb space dash dash restart always things board / tb dash postgres. Alright, I'm going to look it over once. Hopefully I typed everything out correctly. Even when I double check it sometimes, I'll still get something incorrect. There's an extra 0 up here that I need to add to the 9. It's a good thing I double checked. P1883, 1883, 77, UDP 5766768 UDP-3 myth data TP logs var log thing hardening restart Postgres. That all looks good, so I'm just gonna go ahead and hit enter. Now it's asking for the password, so we're gonna type in NDG all capitals and lowercase LABPASS 123 and exclamation mark. Don't get scared if you don't see the password typing out, that's fine. It's for security purposes. Always in Linux it's like that. Now we can see that it's starting up. It says after a few minutes the thing's board should finish booting, and you can check it by visiting the address. So it looks like it's done booting. I'm going to go ahead and open up a Firefox web browser. Oh, it's still doing some things. Well, it's still loading. See here, loading system data. I'm just going to go ahead and type in http://localhost:9090. Just minimize this and double check my terminal. It's still booting. Start complete it. Looks like it come to a stop. There it is. Okay, awesome. Alright, so on step 6, we got to fill in the default login, which the username is sysadmin@thingsboard.org, and the password is sysadmin. Hit enter. And there we go. Once you log in, you should see something like the image below, and you may need to change the window size if the window is too small, which it is, so I'm going to stretch this out a little bit so you can see it a little better. There we go. Now we're going to click the menu button, the 3 vertical dots at the upper right corner, and select Profile. From here, for security purposes, we will change the default login credentials. So we're going to click and change the email address to sysadmin@xyzsecurity.com and then save. So I'm just going to change this end part xyzsecurity.com and then hit the save button. Then we're going to click the change password button in the pop-up window to fill in the current password. So click on that, and the current password is sysadmin, but now the new password is going to be ndglabpass123, just like the lab, with an exclamation at the end. Make sure you type that in exactly how you typed it before. And if you can click on the little eyeball icons, you can see that they should match up. I'm going to change the password. And then once you're brought back to the profile page, click the menu at the upper right corner again and click log out of the current session, and notice the user email address is already changed. So we're done with that. Gotta log out. For me, it didn't automatically pop it in, but we're gonna log back in anyways to double check this. So it should be sysadmin at xyzsecurity.com ndglabpass123 exclamation mark, and there we go. It seemed to have worked. Now we're going to create different accounts in our next lesson coming up. So I'm going to end the video now. Come back for part 2 where we're going to go over 1.2.